Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Danny, and thank you for tuning in to this week's edition of Census and You. You know, on the way to work this morning, I saw 3 separate gas prices, all of which were over $4 a gallon for regular unleaded. I thought that made today as good a day as any to show you exactly how you can use the Census info system to take a look at some of your driving habits and hopefully use the system to become a little bit more savvy about how you drive and hopefully help control some of those dollars that you're spending for this gas, especially when it's $4 a gallon. So without further ado, let's take a look at the system and dive in. So our main goal today is to improve our driving habits and hopefully spend a little bit less each week on gas, and that's where Census comes in. From the main menu, we're going to use the scroll wheel on the steering wheel to navigate through the radio, media, telephone, and into the My Car menu. Select by pressing the scroll wheel. I need to select the trip statistics submenu, so again I will press the scroll wheel. And here we are. There's a couple of pieces of information that I want to point off right out the bat. First of all, if you look at the average fuel consumption, which is represented by the 0 with the line through it, that's very, very low for these vehicles, and that's simply because this vehicle has run on the lot without actually going anywhere. You can see it's got a run time of 4 hours and 50 minutes and has only traveled 23 miles, so that's why the super low consumption. On the graph, you'll notice the white line indicates your average fuel consumption, so that is going to be a variable item that will move up and down depending on how well you're doing. And one of the nicest things about this is that you can look at the graph in either 1 mile or 10 mile increments. And this essentially tells you the times when you exceeded your average fuel consumption and even the times when you exceeded 25 miles per gallon. So this will be handy because as you're going through your trip, this will change. This is constantly changing, and it's going to update literally to the moment that you're driving. Another cool feature with this is that you can set the vehicle to start a new trip whenever you like, or you can set it to reset every time the engine's been off for 4 hours. So again, there's some cool information in here. Really helps to sort of let you know exactly when maybe you're being a little bit too lead-footed or when you're driving too aggressively and it's really hurting your mile per gallon consumption. But again, a great tool and should help you save a couple of dollars at the end of the week. So that's it for this week's Census and You web tutorial. Be sure to tune in next week where we'll have more tips and information for you on how to get the most out of your Census 3.0. My name is Danny, and this has been a production of PortlandVolvo.com. Thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.